Welcome back to another video of Extreme Stories. And we're back once again with another awesome video from this awesome and amazing channel. And today we bring to you once again another awesome and glorious video from this awesome channel. And also, before we start the video, don't forget to leave like and subscribe. Just telling you before we start the video, just do it. And now we get to the point of today's video, which is about bullies. As you know, bullies, we deal with them on a regular basis, and they're basically everywhere. Mainly for mainly for those in elementary or middle school, you at least had one bully, the one guy who would mess with you and drive you insane. And let me just say that I had one of the worst bullies ever. I actually had two. One of them in 5th grade, and another once again in 6th grade. But the one in 5th grade was by far the worst. And even he was one of the most renowned school bullies in our classroom, because everyone could tell. And for the sake of this video, we're going to call this guy Evan. And for one thing, Evan was definitely someone you should not mess with, because Evan had a lot of tricks up his sleeves when it comes to what he actually did to people. And because he basically picked on everyone he knew of in the classroom. Everyone feared him. But the one he bothered the most was me. Because one thing for sure, I was not the kind of person that would want to get into a fight. He mainly picked on me because I was defenseless, because I never, stopped him when he picked on me. So he actually went towards me and kept on going out of his game. And he saw me more as a chicken, because I wouldn't even, rebel against or anything, but that's what he saw me as for the whole entire time he bullied me. And I really didn't like that, because he was on me like every day. And basically he would do things like calling me names, pushing me out of the way, and even at times he would try to take stuff away from me, which is just not right. But he did this every single day. Like he would do this every single day with his daily routine, just constantly bothering me, and I just did nothing, because I was just defenseless at the time. And this one for months, all the way up until that one day. Yeah, that one day he came around, which was actually like the last day of January, I think, when this happened. But I think that's when it did happen, or probably around that time. But on that day, it happened to be in the boys' bathroom, and in the bathroom, I was headed towards one of the urinals, which is basically what was I guess we all wanted to go to, because for one thing, the stalls were dirty, so we all had to go use the urinals instead, because the urinals are the only clean thing in the bathroom. But I guess Evan didn't like me using them, so he actually had me go to the stall. Well, that's another thing he did to me. Like, for 5 whole months, he forced me to actually go to the stall instead of actually using the thing. But that one day, I was not going to take it. So instead of taking his little advice, I went towards the urinal instead of the stall. Because one, I was fed up with the whole stall crap. So I went to urinal, but I guess he didn't like that either, because then when I was about to use it, he grabbed onto me. And I started holding on to the little metal part connecting to the urinal, I guess, and the next thing you know, we were all like basically a rope. Like, he was trying to pull me off of the urinal, but I just wouldn't let go. And then, unfortunately, after tugging me so hard, he pulled the top part of the urinal off. Like, the tube, he pulled it clean off, and the tube was squirting water right down into the urinal area, and that looked really bad. That's when I knew we screwed up big time. Well, mainly him, but he then started blaming me for breaking the urinal, even though it was clearly his fault for holding on to me and pulling the tube off. And even that, after all that commotion, that actually got the teacher's attention, apparently, because the teacher then started peeking in from the side to see what was going on, and the first thing he noticed, yep, was the broken urinal. And the first thing our teacher asked when he stepped into the bathroom was, who did it, why he did it, and what was the reason behind what they did. well, I went ahead and spoke to him the truth and said everything that Evan did to me. And unfortunately for Evan, he ended up getting into huge quadruplex trouble for that because he knew he was screwed. And that's not even the worst thing that happened to Evan. The worst thing that happened was that we ended up having to have a meeting with the janitor himself, who actually asked us what happened to the Grano. And I was a witness, so I told everything that Evan did. And Evan, by the time we were done, was pretty much covered in sweat. He couldn't handle it. So that's when he knew once again he was screwed once again. And I'm not sure what happened to the toilet in general, but they fixed it. But the thing is, I don't know if they actually forced Evan and his family to pay for the damages, or if they just fixed them themselves and gave him a warning. But I really don't know what happened there. But all I know for sure was that Evan did end up getting into huge trouble and got even a phone call home to his parents about what happened. So I guess he got probably grounded by his parents. Who knows what could have happened? But all I can say is that he pretty much learned his lesson from that experience. But the thing is that if I actually had, stopped Evan early on, even before this incident, then none of this would have happened. But I chose not to stand up for myself, and stuff like this ended up happening instead. But the main lesson behind it, you shouldn't let a bully take advantage of you, because if you don't stop them in time, then things can get much worse than what you expect. So really do not let bullies take advantage of you, but at least tell someone about it, so they can stop the bully and everything will be fine. So the thing is that if you don't do this, that you will get your bullies might even get even worse. So don't let this happen, kids. Just don't let it happen, because you'll never know when you might find yourself probably in the toilet situation. And that's it for today's awesome, amazing video. If you enjoyed today's awesome, amazing video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to always get updated new videos from this awesome and amazing channel. And once again, we need some fan art to show off this awesome channel. If you have some awesome fan art, feel free to give it to me on Discord, which you guys to join as well. You can join that, and also post your fan art there, or post it to me on social media. I'll see you guys in another awesome video next time.